Hello students, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are learning grade 7th triangles and its properties chapter, that is chapter number 6 according to your NCERT. So students, as we have already learned in our previous classes about triangles, now we should be able to define it, right? हम triangles को कैसे define करते हैं बच्चों? We call a triangle as a plane figure bounded by 3 line segments, isn't it? 3 line segments से बना हुआ एक figure. Right? So if you draw a triangle, it will look like this, bacho. This is your triangle, right? Let me name it as A, B, and C. So this is how you define a triangle, a plane figure bounded by 3 line segments. When I say line segments, what are the line segments here? It's AB, right? Then we have second line segment BC and third line segment AC. So बच्चों यहाँ पे 3 लाइन सेगमेंट्स एक दूसरे से कनेक्ट हुए, राइट? जब वो कनेक्ट हो रहे थे बच्चों, तो आप देखो पॉइंट्स बी जो है वो दो लाइन सेगमेंट्स में कॉमन आ रहा है. सिमिलरली लाइन पॉइंट सी इज कॉमन इन 2 लाइन सेगमेंट्स एंड पॉइंट ए इज ऑल्सो कॉमन इन 2 लाइन सेगमेंट्स. सो बेसिकली आपके पास में 3 नॉन कोलिनियर पॉइंट्स हैं जो एक दूसरे से कनेक्ट हो गए. Isn't it? When I say non-collinear, तो बच्चों do not get confused. Collinear वो points होते हैं जिनमें से एक line pass हो सकती है. For example, here I have drawn 3 points and I can pass one line through it, right? So such points like P, Q, R, through which one line segment can pass easily are known as collinear points. But whereas if you just look into this triangle, here we have 3 points. Okay, but one line is not passing. Instead, we have 3 line segments connecting them, right? So here we can define a triangle in other way as triangle is what? Triangle is a closed curve. Okay, it is a closed curve for sure. So this closed curve or closed figure we bol sakte hain, do not get confused. Triangle is what? It's a closed figure which is formed by joining 3 non-collinear points. 3 non-collinear points. Okay. Now when we say a closed figure, बच्चों, okay, closed figure से फिर से आपको 6th standard की एक बात याद आ जाएगी. Closed figure means what? Closed figure को हम closed curve भी कह सकते हैं, right? Closed curve. And here as we have joined 3 non-collinear points, so आपने join किससे किया? आपने join किया है line segment से, isn't it? So a closed curve, this triangle which is a closed curve is made up of 3 line segments, right? Closed curve made up of 3 line segments is known as what? Triangle. Is known as triangle. This is the other way how you will define, right? And as soon as I write closed curve, as soon as I write closed curve made up of line segments, so हम उन्हें कहते हैं बच्चों polygons. Okay, polygons. So it means हमारा triangle क्या है? Triangle भी एक polygon है. This is our basic polygon. क्लोज कर्व जो लाइन सेगमेंट से बने होते हैं उन्हें पॉलीगन कहा जाता है, और अगर वो 3 लाइन सेगमेंट से बनते हैं तो दैट पॉलीगन इज नोन एज अ ट्रायंगल. Okay, these are the basic definitions which you have to remember. Now let's revise once again quickly. First definition that you already know, जो आपने already पढ़ी हुई है. Okay, कैसे define करेंगे triangle को? Triangle is what? It's a plane figure bounded by 3 line segments. Okay, now as these 3 line segments are connecting to each other through 3 non-collinear points, आपका एक closed figure बन रहा है, right? So we can also say that triangle is a closed figure formed by joining 3 non-collinear points. And as soon as I say closed figure, आपको closed curve याद आना चाहिए. Okay, this is a closed curve which is made up of line segments, and all closed curve made up of line segments are in general known as polygons. Okay, and ये जो closed curve है बच्चों, देखो अगर हम one line segment लेंगे तो आपका closed curve बनेगा. Is this line a closed curve? Is PR a closed curve? No. If I take 2 line segments, okay, now I'm connecting P to A. Again, now I have 2 line segments. I have AP, I have PR. But again, is this a closed curve? Iski boundary fix hai? No. So 1 and 2 is not possible. They cannot form polygon. Polygon बनना शुरू होता है जब minimum 3 lines are. Okay, so therefore you can also call a triangle as your basic polygon. I hope students you all are clear till here. Take a pause and quickly make your rough notes, बच्चों. Okay, so आगे बढ़ते हैं बच्चों. Now we will understand the parts and the regions of the triangle. I hope you all are clear with the definition. Now let's proceed. Now we will understand the parts, important parts and the important region of the triangle. First thing, now bachcho, how will you name this figure? You will make a small symbol like triangle and you can name this triangle as A, B, C. Using the corners, using the points, non-collinear points, we can name this triangle. Okay, now it's not like compulsory you have to name it as A, B, C. You can name it in any order. A triangle ABC bolo, BAC bolo, or you just write triangle CAB. In all the sense it is correct. Okay, but the thing is triangle, try. तो आपको 3 नाम याद रखने हैं. ठीक है, हमेशा आपका triangle 3 नामों से होगा. It cannot be AB. AB will be a line segment. It will be a side. Okay, so आप triangles के नाम ऐसे लिखोगे. Now, when we discuss about the important parts or we can say important elements of this triangle, we should remember सबसे basic चीज बच्चों, सबसे basic मैंने कहा था हमें नॉन कोलिनियर पॉइंट्स लगे, हमने नॉन कोलिनियर पॉइंट्स को ज्वाइन किया, राइट? तो अब ये नॉन कोलिनियर पॉइंट्स को जब हमने ज्वाइन किया, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल ए बी, लुक एट ए बी. When AB is connected to BC, when AB was joined to BC, common point B बन गया था आपका, right? तो ये हो गया था आपका एक common vertex. We will call B as common vertex. Okay? अब यहाँ पर जब BC लाइन और AC लाइन एक दूसरे से ज्वाइन हो रही थी बच्चों, तो C जो था आपका ये C पॉइंट, ये दोनों के बीच में कनेक्टर बन गया, right? So C is known as vertex. And similarly, for the third one, that is AB and AC are connected through a common point A, we call this as vertex. So basically, ये जो आपके 3 points है बच्चों, these 3 points are your 3 corners. Okay, और इन्हीं corners को हम कहते हैं vertex. Okay, so as we have 3 corners, we call it vertices, plural form. Vertex is singular, vertices is plural. So how many vertices a triangle has? Triangle will have 3 vertices. Okay, and if we name them, it will be vertex A, vertex B, and vertex C. Okay, now as we have connected the 3 vertices to each other, the next element or next part of the triangle is formed, that is sides. Okay, as we connected A to B, so AB became a side of a triangle. BC is the next side and AC is the third side. So how many sides a triangle has? Triangle has 3 sides. Okay, then what about the third very important part, that is angles. Okay, जहां पे आपके 2 लाइन सेगमेंट्स एक कॉमन वर्टेक्स से कनेक्ट हो रहे हैं बच्चों, वहां पे फॉर्म हो रहा है इंक्लाइनेशन. This is known as angle. So now look here, how many points are connecting? This point A is connecting to 2 line segments, so inclination. Here also we have inclination. So बच्चों आपके पास कितने angles form हो रहे हैं? 3 angles, right? और ये 3 angles को हम कैसे लिखेंगे? Angle के symbol से angle A, angle B, and angle C. Okay, so these are the 3 very important parts or we can say elements of the triangle. Okay, parts or elements of the triangle A, B, C. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's understand the region. We are now learning the region of triangle ABC. Region of the triangle ABC. बच्चों रीजन जैसे आपको पता है, हम जैसे अगर हम अपना रीजन कहते हैं, ज्योग्राफी में रीजन, अगर रीजन की बात करते हैं तो रीजन क्या है? रीजन इज दी प्लेस और दी लाइक लोकेशन वेयर वी स्टे और वेयर वी लिव, राइट? हम कौन से रीजन में रहते हैं? हम नॉर्दर्न रीजन में रहते हैं, हम सदर्न रीजन में रहते हैं, हम पोल्स में हैं, इक्वेटर में हैं, राइट? इट विल टेल यू द पोजिशन ऑफ योर प्लेस. So similarly in the triangle, if I am placing few points for you, students pay attention for with these points. Now I am having a point P with me, so I thought of keeping here, and I've decided the place for point Q also. I have position for point R as well. For S also I have fixed the position. I have left with point T and point U. Okay, so I had few points and I had just decided their places. Now students, if you just follow up here, you will find that the point P, look at point P, point Q, these are the only, like these are the 2 points which lie exactly in the interior of the triangle. Isn't it? Triangle के अंदर है, अंदर. So your first region becomes your interior region. Interior region, which is this region which is occupied by the triangle. So interior region में आपके कौन से points है बच्चों? You can say points P and Q are in the interior of the triangle. अगर आप next region देखो बच्चों, तो like just look for point, suppose S and R. Locate their points. If you just again try to locate their points, you will find that ये दोनों points exactly triangle की boundary पर है. Isn't it? Exactly उसकी border पर है, or you can say exactly on the sides. So this region, second region, is known as boundary region of the triangle. Okay, so boundary region पे आपके कौन से points हैं? You again have 2 points on the boundary region of the triangle. That is points S and R. Correct? And now we have few points left with us. If you just look at them, that is point U and point T. ये तो triangle से कुछ related ही नहीं है. Triangle के बाहर है directly, right? So yes, that becomes your third region of the triangle, that is exterior region. Exterior region जो triangle से included नहीं है. It's not a part of the triangle. Okay, so in the exterior, how many points you have? You have 2 points with your, name them. That will be point U and point R. Okay, now students, if you'll note here in this, जो आपका इंटीरियर रीजन है, इंटीरियर रीजन एंड बाउंड्री रीजन मीन्स जो आपके फर्स्ट 2 रीजन्स है, ये एग्जैक्टली रिलेटेड है ट्राइंगल एबीसी से. वेयरएज थर्ड वन इज अलूफ, है ना, वो साइड में है, उसका रिलेशन नहीं है ट्राइंगल के साथ. तो हम इन 2 रीजन्स को बोलते हैं triangular region of the triangle ABC. Triangular region of triangle ABC. Okay, so if I ask you which are the triangular region, so you will answer, ma'am, interior and boundary region are known as triangular region. Or if these many points are given to you all and the question is how many points lie in the triangular region. So how many points? 4 points. Point P, Q, R and S. Okay, I hope students you all are clear with the parts of the triangles and the region of the triangles. If so, pause the video and make your rough notes quickly, and if any doubt, please comment in the comment box. Let's continue, students. Now we will learn about the classification of triangles. Okay, we are going to classify the different types of triangles. नाम तो दे देना अलग-अलग triangles को, isn't it बच्चों? So now we'll understand the classification of triangles. Now again for this we have some protocols. Now what we'll do is, students, we are going to like classify the types of triangles based on 2 parts. Okay, what we'll do is we'll segregate first part based on, or first type of triangles based on sides. Okay, and the second one we will classify them based on their angles. As we have learned just now that angles and sides are the important elements of the triangle, important parts of the triangle. Okay, so to classify them, these 2 will play a crucial role. Now let's see how. Okay, I'm drawing few triangles in front of you. Please pay attention to them. This is my first triangle. Let me name this for you. This is triangle A, B and C. Okay, the next triangle I have for you all is triangle P, Q and R. And the third type of triangle I have for you all, bacho, is triangle LMN. Triangle LMN. Okay, now the given thing is that in the first triangle, AB is 4 centimeter, AC is suppose 4 centimeter, and BC is also 4 centimeter. Okay, so now here in this first triangle, bacho, all three sides are given to you. Okay, if you all get confused with the numbers, you all can just mark it for yourself. Like here, we show the marking, same marking to show that all the three sides are same. Okay, so now here in this case, आपका ABC जो triangle है, in this triangle ABC, all the three sides are equal to each other. All the three sides are equal to each other. Okay, so therefore this triangle is known as equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. What is the condition here in this triangle? The condition is that AB, length of AB will be exactly equal to BC and BC will be exactly equals to AC. It means all three will be equal to each other. Okay, and as the name suggests, equilateral, that is equal sides. Clear? Now, when we talk about the next triangle, that is triangle PQR, here triangle PQR में PQ की length is not equal to QR's length, and both of them are exactly different from PR. Okay, so what is happening in this? All the three sides are not equal to each other. एक मतलब एक pair भी equal नहीं हो रहा है. All three of them are different, right? So this triangle is known as scalene triangle, where all the three sides are unequal. Okay, and whereas in the third triangle, that is triangle LMN, here LM is exactly equal to LN. Okay, LM is exactly equal to LN. So here what is the case? Here only one pair, like only two sides are equal to each other. So such triangles where only two sides are equal to each other are known as isosceles triangle. So this is how, based on the three sides, we have categorized the triangles. Okay. So now, bacho, just additional information to you all should remember that wherever there are number of equal sides, okay, that many angles will be equal. I'm repeating, like here in scalene triangle, if you all note, none of the side is equal to each other. All the three sides are different. So all the three angles will be different. All the three angles will be different. Okay, but whereas if you just look at isosceles triangle, two sides are equal, right? तो जो इक्वल साइड्स होते हैं उनके ऑपोजिट एंगल्स, जैसे अगर आप यहाँ देखो बच्चों, तो एल एम के ऑपोजिट में कौन सा एंगल है? इट इज एंगल एन. So this angle n will be equal to other opposite angle, that is ln. ln के opposite में कौन सा angle है? Angle m. So it means that isosceles triangle के जो base angles होते हैं वो equal होते हैं. So what you will remember here, two angles are equal. As two sides are equal, we have base angles equal here. So two angles are always equal. Okay. Whereas now just switch to equilateral. अगर हम same theory equilateral में use करते हैं बच्चों, तो आप मुझे बताओ, all three sides are equal to each other, isn't it? तो AB के opposite में कौन सा angle है? Angle C. And AC के opposite में it is angle B. So angle B and C are equal to each other. Okay. Similarly, अगर आप angle BC देखो, BC के opposite में is angle A, और इन दोनों में से कोई भी एक side ले लो तो एक angle फिर से common आ जाएगा. Okay, in simple words, do not take tension of this, just take a simple words. ये आगे पढ़ना ही है आपने 8th 9th में. अभी 7th में सिर्फ इतना ध्यान रखो कि equal sides के opposite वाले angles equal होते हैं. So here in equilateral triangle, three sides are equal. Therefore, even three angles are equal. Three angles are equal. Okay, which means that equilateral तो भैया बहुत special है ना? Equilateral, equal sides. उसी तरह से तीनों angles भी equal है, तो let's give it a special name. It is also known as equiangular triangle. क्योंकि all three sides are equal and all angles are also equal. So just remember this for your info that isosceles के दो angles equal होते हैं because दो sides equal हैं. Equilateral के तीनों sides equal हैं, इसलिए तीनों angles भी equal होते हैं. Okay, and whereas for scalene, all three angles are different because all three sides are different. Isn't that easy to remember? जितने sides equal, उतने angles equal. Okay, now let's proceed and understand the types of triangles based on angles. Okay, now when we say based on angles, again, let me quickly make few triangles for you all. Okay, so suppose if I draw my first triangle, you all know, huh? You all can recognize this triangle, isn't it? Fine. Let me name this triangle just suppose LMN, triangle LMN. Okay, then I have next triangle with me. Ready quickly, fatafat. Okay, and then I have the last triangle for you all. Okay, I'm ready, bacho. I'll pay attention. So here I have three triangles for you all. Let me name it LMN, XYZ, and let me name myself, है ना? ANU Anu. Yes. Fine. Okay. So now and here again I have three triangles. But now we are going to categorize these three triangles based on angles, bacho. Based on angles. Okay. So now just look at the first triangle. In first triangle, if it is given that LM जो है, it is perpendicular to MN. Perpendicular बच्चों, perpendicular means it is standing straight on it. That means it is making 90 degree, right? So the triangle in which you have even a one angle 90, obviously एक angle अगर 90 होगा तो उस type के triangle को हम कहेंगे right angle triangle. Right angled triangle. Okay, why? Because here in this triangle angle M is 90 degree. Angle M will be definitely 90 degree अगर वो perpendicular है तो वो right angle triangle बन गया. But what about the other two angles? आपके जो बाकी के दो angles होंगे बच्चों, that is angle L and N, in this case will be acute angles. Acute angles पता है सबको? Less than 90 degree, greater than 0 but less than 90. Okay, so ये जो दोनों angles होंगे, like in a right angle triangle, if one of the angle, that is angle M, is 90 degree, other two angles will be definitely acute angle. They will be less than 90. Okay, now just look at the second triangle in front of you. In the second triangle, you can find that all the three angles, X, Y, Z are obeying the rule कि angle जो है अगर वो angle 0 से बड़ा है और 90 से छोटा है, ओके 0 डिग्री से बड़ा है और 90 डिग्री से छोटा है, तो वो angle होता है आपका acute angle. Now here in this case, if you find student in triangle X, Y, Z, all the three angles, that is angle X, angle Y, and angle Z, all the three angles are less than 90. They are obviously greater than 0. Triangle तभी बना है, but वो less than 90 है. Okay, so this triangle XYZ, triangle XYZ is an acute angle triangle. Acute angled triangle. Are you all getting it, students? And now the third type of triangle, students, if you observe, you have one angle which is greater than 90 degree. Okay, so if the angle is actually greater than 90 degree, अगर आपका जो angle है बच्चों, वो angle आपका 90 से बड़ा है, ठीक है, it is greater than 90 degree, but again it is less than 180 degree, then this type of angle is known as obtuse angle, right? Obtuse angle की property है ये कि angle 90 से बड़ा लेकिन 180 से छोटा होना चाहिए. तो अगर आपको आपके triangle में एक angle भी 90 से बड़ा मिल जाए, okay, so that will be obtuse angle triangle. And again अगर एक angle भी 90 से बड़ा है तो बाकी के दो कैसे होंगे? बाकी के दो जो होंगे वो होंगे आपके acute angle. Angle A भी acute है और angle U भी acute है. Okay, so you have both these angles acute and one is obtuse angle, and hence we can name this as obtused angle triangle. आप इसे obtused angle triangle से पहचान सकते हैं. I hope students you all are clear with the today's module. Please take a pause, make your notes, and if any single doubt, just revert back to me. I hope you all have enjoyed the basic learning of the triangles with me today. Please stay tuned. I will be uploading the next video. Thank you so much, students, for having patience with me. Thank you.